Hello, this is Richard Billows, president of 4PM. What you're about to see is a movie about a brand new student at 4PM having a first meeting and custom design session with her instructor. Let's take a look.
Margaret, thanks for coming. Hey, I want to thank you for giving me that information about your background. That was helpful. And also
Good.
about the schedule you wanted to work for on the course. Let me be sure I understand so what I put in the course plan is correct. First,
Okay.
you want to study about 3 hours a week, usually on the weekends, right?
Yes.
And then second, you want to do your live meetings and your presentations on weekday nights after work, or if that doesn't pan out, do them on the weekends too. Have I got that right?
Yes, that's my current schedule, but things can change pretty fast around here, and I have crazy weeks where I won't even be able to do anything on the course. I mean, I'm lucky to even find time to eat. So.
That's horrible. I just hate to even hear that, but it does happen.
Okay.
And all you need to do when it does is tell me and change the schedule. The schedule is yours.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
study whenever you have time and do your case study assignments when you're ready to do them. But you're not a slave to my schedule. Remember, you have a year for each course, so you're in charge of the pace, not me. Now, please tell me a little bit about how you learn best.
Okay. Well, I usually learn the quickest when I can see somebody do it instead of just reading a set of rules or procedures. I'm not saying I can't learn by reading a procedure, but it doesn't sink in as quickly as when I watch somebody do it the right way.
Okay, well, and you probably heard this before, but like a lot of people, you're a visual learner. So here are some of the pieces of the course I want you to concentrate on. First, our textbook reading assignments are stories of people managing a project. So you read about how to do it the right way. Stories include project managers talking to their boss, so they include how to ask the right questions in the right way.
Oh, well, that sounds great and perfect for me to learn the sequence to follow on a project. Um, will I see reports or copies of the reports that the project manager gives to the sponsor and the team?
They're right in the story.
Oh,
And that will help you remember what the information looks like on each of the reports and what the work breakdown structure, as an example, looks like, or what a status report should have. Now, don't misunderstand me. These stories are not the Da Vinci Code, but they do show you how project managers handle things like defining the scope, making a change, and what the involved forms look like.
that sounds great. So it sounds like I'm going to get a lot of good practical skills that I can apply to my real projects. So can we talk about those issues that I have on my projects at work?
Absolutely. In fact, that's my favorite part of the course, when you apply what you're learning to your real projects. And another thing that's kind of like that is I also want you to watch our project manager in action videos. These are movies we shot with members of our cast. So you actually see a project manager, sponsor, and team members in meetings, and then you can turn around and apply those same things to your actual projects.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're planning the project, developing the schedule, doing the work breakdown structure and all the other steps. And the sequence really sinks in with people when they watch those videos.
I can see why. It sounds like a very effective way for me to learn. So how do I practice applying all these techniques? Are there multiple choice tests or?
Oh, don't say that. There are
Oh,
no
okay.
multiple choice tests. You don't you don't manage a project by answering multiple choice tests, so we don't ask you to do it.
True.
You'll apply what you're learning in a couple of ways. First, you have a project case study that runs through the whole course. It takes place in an organization in Vail, Colorado, with people you'll get to know by watching their videos. You'll practice running meetings for this project, and ask questions of the company president and the managers. Now, when we have these meetings, I'll be the one who actually gives the answers. It's all based on my experience managing projects. You'll also give presentations, and I'll ask you the kind of questions that managers ask project managers.
That makes me a little nervous. I get really anxious speaking in front of people. Is this going to be private, or are other people in my class going to be watching me?
It's just you and me, Margaret. There is no class. Oh. It's you and me privately talking about things. You'll give your presentation to me and practice handling the question and answer sessions afterwards. And because it's just the two of us, if you get a little bit off track, we'll stop and back up and do it again. So you get off on the right foot. That's what makes you better and more confident. It improves your presentation and your public speaking skills. I'll give you feedback at the end of the session, and if you wish, and this is strictly up to you, we can make a video of your presentation and your answers to the questions. It's a great way for you to see how you did, to understand my feedback and improve your skills. So you can decide with each presentation whether you want to have a video, but you get those to keep. Yeah. Okay. And what a lot of our students do is they keep those videos of some of the bad stuff they tend to do, and they play them right before they have a big presentation.
Oh, so they remember what they did wrong?
Exactly right.
Well, that's a relief, and it sounds good, because I do want to improve my project management and my communication skills. I'm really excited to get started, and it sounds like you're going to be flexible enough to fit with my crazy schedule, and I think it's going to be good.
I am flexible, and practicing professionals need that flexibility. They can't go to school every Tuesday night. So we can change things as we go along, and now that I understand what you want to learn and the way you learn best, I'll write this all into the plan you see here, and that'll be our custom design. We can begin anytime, and remember, we can change the schedule whenever you want.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.